aquí la impedida.
So here Hobby Lobby, but we encountered a big sale. So this is what's gonna be the haul. I was trying to do the tight budget, but I think I'm not going to do that for the moment. So I will get a car and try to figure out which are supposed I could take home. They have a lot of supplies that sometimes I can see, and some of them are very that I already know, but that I'm on buy already. Can you explain this size? This size, like my goodness, they already had to expect this size so big. I want to buy it so badly. Hello, welcome back. I'm going to show you the Hobby Lobby haul. Let's go with this Master Touch Bristol drawing pad. And excuse the background, it's because I have my grandma here and they're all in the house and talking and stuff. Plus a movie them watching this, everything else. So this costs $9.99, but it has a 50% off, and these are the specifications, and I really like it because it's so smooth. It's more smoother than the other brand that I forgot the name. Yeah, I don't have the close by, but I put it in the display. So I got this. Now I want to do a lot of projects with this paper in the future, such as full page illustration, or I get cut in various in different kinds of shapes, and I use it for other projects that you can see. So some step aside. They have also panel boards on Prime and with gesso. And I took this because there is a challenge that's set for Instagram that who shows my next artwork and how it's gonna be, the supplies and everything. So this is a spoiler. This panel is already covered with gesso. So even though he's another type, I think it's masonite or another type of board, but I'm gonna use it for the channel. So if you guys have participated, spoiler, that's for my next video. So another thing that I want to show you guys is the paint brushes that I got from them, because sometimes I use my old trusty paint brushes, and so these paint brushes also have 50% off, and mostly it's for my watercolor or gouache projects. So let me take one of them out if I can. So this one is a soft taken brush. I put the word because my pronunciation is pretty special today. So this one costs, the original price is $50.99, but it's cut in half, so it's really soft, and I'm going to use it mostly for my watercolor. So not too necessary gouache, but mostly watercolors if I want to do wet on wet or wet on dry, and using colors to do backgrounds and stuff. So this was really perfect for that. I have some, but they're already old, and probably I'm going to, instead to discard them, I'm going to use them mostly for acrylic paint. So this one I'm going to use the scissors right here. This is, let me see, it's a little sticky here. and that's a golden tingle. This is the specifications and the price, and it's in half because 100% the discount price. This is a filbert brush, and I have a couple of these at my studio, but they're really old. I probably are going to use it more for acrylics. So this one for details and spaces, and like not too wide, but also I want to keep the curve on the paintbrush. So this one is pretty good for that. So, and two of my trusty round brushes, same type of hair, and the difference is the size, and that's mostly for watercolor. So this is the original price and the series and size and type. So I use this one mostly for my watercolor illustrations, and the old one, if I show you the old one, give me a sec. Don't get scared because this brush, I have a science, I don't know if science college or high school. Know the difference, guys. It was time to switch. But it's okay. I'm now going to use that for acrylic paint because it doesn't work the same way. The pointing is already gone. But now I'm gonna use it for acrylics until I damage it completely. And this is for watercolors. Same with this one. Now, which this is the price and the size is 6, which it helps me a lot. I have a couple of this, but I better have 20 than being scarce and not having, like, even though I should take care more of my brushes, but they have a lifespan, and if it doesn't work for for one thing, it can work for another. The good thing about this is because they can work either for acrylic or oil, depending of how soft there is, and if they lose a little bit of that, then I'm going to search for other medias. I think I repeated that. Moving on. So, and don't forget to put the caps. That's one of my mistakes. The main mistakes that you can do is store them without the caps. Before moving on to the next, so this is one of watercolor paper bags that I use them mostly if I do commissions, or now that I'm going to prepare myself for merchandise. I'm going to do a series of portraits and illustrations, so I was lacking a lot on watercolor paper. Do I have, but to save time of cutting and prepping, then I have a one ready to go. So the original price was $3.99, so yeah, now you can imagine the 50%. So this is I decided to take, well, I was decided to take one, but my sister and mom recommend me to take another one because I never seen these things. Is very hard to see any other store. So this is watercolor postcard, and it already has 140 pounds. The box 15 sheets, and this is cool because to create commissions or do a series, or maybe I can use it for do a series of postcards inspired by any theme, so I can make using on gouache or on mixed media and offer them to sell. So this is for merch purposes. So this is the price, and I have the discount. Now that I move on with the brushes, and I think that's everything on Master Touch. The rest of the things that I have, they either have original price or they have a discount. So I decided to take this to try Faber-Castell. I think this is the first time I purchased a product from them. I don't remember if I did this in the past, but I think this is the first time. And they're having a series of refills of color pencils or watercolor pencils. And for me, I like it more watercolor pencils for my artworks, especially if I want to work on canvas. It's more easy to sketch because once you put paint, it washes out and you don't have any stains or graphite pencils or your canvas. And also it works for any other illustration or using ISO. So each one was 140 something, so I took 4 with these colors that I like to try most. So later on I can review it apart and give you my opinion as a reel or a full length video. Stay tuned on my social media anyways. So moving for paints, I'm thinking by paint. I always use or collecting glittery acrylic paint that works as a top coat, but they have a little effect. So this is Glitterific from 4 card, and for $4.99 they reduce it to $124. These things are really expensive, so the way that I can find it on this price is take it or leave it. Same, this one doesn't have discount, but this is one of the colors that I like most, and I'm going to open this up for you. Take it off there. So this camera doesn't make justice at all, but you can see a little bit of green, purple, and blue, and the camera just bump size. That's the bad thing about having 3 cameras in one phone. So this is the preview, but now you can see it has on my nails, so you can see a little bit of glitter. So this is mostly for special effects. And another 11% top coat. This time is yellow, like a gold, and normally it costs $4.99 also, and they reduced the price to $2.99. So it has this gold tone, but you can see that it can switch a little bit from white to gold, and it's really pretty. It's really pretty. So I'm going with my last thing, so obviously, and this is I found this bottle of glitter that I could mix with acrylic paint, but I couldn't find the medium to it, so I got to use it for future projects. And some great stuff badges, designer bottoms, and that it might look like this, but I think they redesigned the bottoms because it looks more user-friendly-ish. I think it's because the way that to assemble and put and taking this lid out is really harsh. You almost got, be careful. So that's why they changed the materials and stuff. Even though the price never changed, so it's good. And last but not least, keychains that I use mostly for work. So I have a couple papers that is already pre-cut. So it make the artwork and put it on them and put it on sale. So basically, this is all for Hobby Lobby, and I hope you like them. So there's more stuff that I buy besides Hobby Lobby, but I'm going to show them later on in a future video. Probably I could draw something at the end, but for now this is it. So drop in the comments and watch what I do. Probably I'm going to do more videos with some of these materials on outside of that, but I can't wait to use this and all this except some tools that I bought for my sister. Taking this aside, I think I spent around, like, without them, like between $75 ish, because the majority of that have 50% off, and some of them with discount. So stay tuned for more, and yeah, hope you guys like this video. See you guys later. Bye.